Good morning, everyone. I'm Vishnu Aktab, and in front of all of you, I'm presenting the Business Line newspaper headline. So, first of all, global recession fear may impact exports. Next, market scales new peak has Fed rates hike worry subsides. Next, DIIs hold substantial short positions in index future. Then we comes to page number page number 2. In that, Bisleri International pitches for sale of majority stake. Next, Stantis CEO pins hope on Indian supplier for EV plans. Next, Tube investment picks up 50% in startup X2 Fuel. Next, users engagement with the Tata New below desired levels, says report. Next, Azad Engineering delivers parts to Boeing. Next, Motovolt Mobility rises rupees 60 crore, 16 crore in pre-series round. Next, Udan gets $35 to the 40 million debt capital commitment. Next, Amazon Academy to be discontinued from August to 23. Next, CV industry to grow 20 to 22% in financial year 23. Care Edge. Next, ultra volatility drives in e-motorcycle at rupees 3.8 lakh. Next, CPCL, ICO, and Seed Equity Partners Inc. pact for new refinery JV firms. Then we comes to page number 3. In that, Actix wrap up as Atha's solar portfolio buy. Next, SKF to invest $120 million across China, India. Next, government fixes indicatives value to monetize the Ashok. Next, budget should see private capital has important pillar. Next, Russian crude continues to flow into India. Next, update ITR filing bring in rupees 400 crore additional tax. Next, engineering good exports to China, EU declined sharply in October. Next, CCI to take over functions of profiteering watchdog from December 1. Next, India GCC announces intention to resume free trade pact talks. Next, cement companies margin to fall 2%, ICRA. Next, India Scots of lithium deals in Argentina. Then we comes to page number 4. It's an article section in that turnaround time. Next, why cash is still king in India. Next, energy security outage climate change in 2023. Then also page number 5. It's an article section in that digital policy dilemmas. Next, India can catalyze climate financing. Next, India makes major strides in improving cargo clearance. Then we comes to page number 6. In that, education tech apps report lowest ever engagement number in 4 years. Next, DIPM OK's PNB stake sales in UTI AMCs. Next, government plans to build 45 meter of coal stock at power plants by March. Next, Pirmal Zurich Insurance may bid separately for RGIC. Next, VCPE issues panel to submit report soon. Next, SAP plans to partner with system integrators. Next, Kai Capital closes rupees 767 crore fund for investment. Next, bankers pour cold waters on red hot coal. Next, plurality of players is a win-win for businesses and customers. Next, HUL revenues from premium products grows to rupees 10,000 crore over the decade. Then we comes to page number 7. In that, Paytm's 75% slumps is the worst for global large IPO in a decade. Next, LIC eyes for rupees 40,000 crore profit from equity holding. Next, Biocon gets shares worth rupees 2200 and not 5 crore from a subsidiary. Next, Foxhog Ventures files draft IPO papers. Next, FPI upbeat on India's perspective. Yes, securities. Next, Uniparts India's IPO to kick off on November 30. Next, Keystone's Realtors shares climb over 3% on debut. Next, Adani offers 28 lakh NDTV shares tender day by date 3. Then next on page number 8. In that, wheat surges 8% in a month. Next, Robusta's coffee slips has Arabica weakens. Next, palm oil up on export lower output hopes. Next, gold gain on softer dollar has Fed signal slowdown. Next, India's first private mandi to have global infra. Next, Dutch delegation visit hydroponic farm in Pune. Next, tab rise fellows to grow more edible oil seeds crops, says IVPA. Next, refining industry centered to hike duty difference between CPO and palm oil to 15%. Next, continue to hold longs in lead. Next, AP to launch Operation Green to bail out tomatoes farmers. Next, Araku Valley tribal coffee growers reap rich dividends from Walmart TechnoServe tie-up. Then we comes to page number 9. In that, rooftop solar installation drops to 29% in July September. Next, unemployment rate dipped to 7.2% in July September NSO. Next, states told to verify Aadhaar before accepting. Next, UK firms rate Maharashtra top among states in ease of business. Next, Mazagaon dock shipbuilders deliver second destroyer to the Indian Navy. Next, SC, why was EC appointment at lightning speed? Next, B2B platform by MyBiz records 3 multiply growth over pre-COVID level. Next, how Jyoti Gram Yojana scheme is changing the Gujarat poll narrative. Next, Paradip Port steps up coal handling coastal movement. Next, center confident more states will rejoin crop insurance scheme. Next, on page number 3, in that COVID-19 infections at a record high in China. Next, Russian attack risked nuclear catastrophe. Next, frequent revision a challenge to monetary policy formulation. Next, interest rate at a normal level, says Ashimia Goel. Next, private capex investment to touch rupees 6 lakh crore. Next, investments in crypto starts up fall 75% on unfavorable norms. Next, Binance Zihao flags $1 billion for distressed assets. Next, Foxconn says sorry for dispute at China plant. Next, Aritham aims to strike a high note with online music classes. That much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.